Hi everyone, this is Treb and welcome back to the Creative Cursor. Today we are going to talk about Classin. If you're an ESL teacher or a private teacher, Classin is the best online classroom that you can use. And of course, if you are new here in my channel, please do not forget to click subscribe and the notification bell for more videos about freelancing and tutorials like this. Alright, so now we are going to log in using my second account here in Classin, and the app looks like this one. Okay, so let's log in. If you don't have a Classin account, all you have to do is to download the app, of course, and then click register now. You can use your phone number, and once you'll have an account, you can go and log in Classin. So let's go. Alright, so this is my second account. I use this one because it's clean. And once you have an account, you can get your QR code here. This one, the QR code. You can also download Classin in your phone. And it's also easy to use Classin using your phone. Now you can see all the contacts here. I think I have one friend here. Okay. And the drive. This is the drive. Alright, so you can download all your resources, upload all your resources here. And the library, there are also a lot of things that you can see in the library. The course and the blackboard. So first, let's go to home. Now, the very important thing that you have to learn is how to create a class. A classroom. So let's create a classroom. First, you need to click create class. Okay, and then if you want, you can add a photo. Now let us say, for example, my student is Elsa, so I will write Elsa's classroom. Okay, so this one is Elsa's classroom. There you go. So you already have a classroom for Elsa. You can add Elsa here. So add members. Since I have a friend here, so I will add this one. Let's just say, for example, that is my student Elsa. Now, as you can see here in Elsa's classroom, we have chat, task, test, course, and file. So let us talk about files first. Here in file, you can upload all your resources, the books that you have, so that the parents can choose the books for their children. So you can tell them that, mother, you can see all the books here in files, and if you want, you can choose what you want for your children. After that, let's go to course. Here in course, you can add a lesson or create a lesson. So let's click add lesson. Now we have here lesson name Elsa's classroom. So since we're already here in Elsa's classroom, let's change this one. What I usually did is I'll change it with the date of the lesson. So August 14, let us say August 14. And then the current time, of course you're going to set it ahead of time. So we have to change it. Maybe, for example, the lesson is 11:30. So you can choose 11:30. That's online classroom, and the available time duration for the free Classin is 40 minutes. So you can just choose 40 minutes. Don't worry if your lesson is only for 30 minutes or 25 minutes, then you can end at 25 minutes. Then you can close the classroom. And then it's 1:3. So in my private class, I usually have 1-on-1. So it's fine. It's okay. Then the teacher, you can change your name here. And then that's it. So you can now create the class or the lesson. There you go. Now, if your student wants to have like 1 hour class, then it's not a problem because you can create another one. Since we cannot choose the 1 hour class duration. We only have 40 minutes, so let's add another lesson. And then after 25 minutes or 30 minutes, then you can close the classroom. You can end the class. Alright, so that's it for adding lesson. Don't forget to change the name of the lesson to the date, because I think for me it's easy to remember also. Now let us go back to chat. Here in chat, you can also share the class codes so that your student can remember that you have a lesson for today. So copy that one and then paste it here. You can also copy this link and send it to your WeChat account. Alright, so that's how you're going to create a lesson, also upload the files, and share the classroom links. Alright, so 5 minutes before the lesson, you can see the word enter here, and your student can also enter the classroom 5 minutes before the lesson. Now, if you want to prepare ahead of time, you can go to course and then click prepare. So let's go, and so we can also see the class in classroom. Alright, so this is now the classroom. You can see here the small mic for the audio. This is for the camera. This is for recording. So if you want to record a lesson, you click this one, and this one is for the settings. Let me start with the Drive first. So let's click Drive, this one. Here in Drive, you can see resources, question, authorize, library, and open local files. You can upload all your books here, your PDF or EDB or any kind of resources that you have for your students. You can upload it here in resources. And you can also have a classroom background or classroom skin. You can click library, and then here in library you can see the resources, 1-minute tutorials, teaching, tools, and features. So if you have a lot of questions about Classin, you can go to 1-minute tutorials here, and it's in library. And Classin tips, Classin manual, and about Classin. So let's go to resources first and find the classroom background. There we go. So we also have here the EDB samples, web-based games, multi-question selector, sample courseware. So if you have a Classin account, if you will create a Classin account, you can check these folders. There are a lot of things that you can learn. So let's go and click classroom background. I like the space, so let me choose this one. Okay, there we go. So we have now a classroom skin or background. Alright, so this time let us try to open a book. Let's go to Drive and then resources. So once you've uploaded all your resources or books here, you can all access it here. Oh, let us try Oxford Phonics. So there you go. Now you can also resize it. You can drag it here, this one, so that it looks bigger. And also you can make your picture bigger. You just have to drag it here. You can resize, or it's up to you how big you want your picture is. And you can also drag the photo of your student here. Okay. Now let us talk about the tools that we have. This one is click. Okay. This one is to select and move. So for example, there is a picture or a text that you have, then you can click it using select, and then you can move it from different parts of the classroom. This one is the brush. So you can change the size of your brush, the color if you want red or maybe yellow. Well, let us try to use select and move this one. So select this one and move like this. Okay. And the eraser. So this is the eraser. And then the text. So you can write also words here. text, and you can also change the size of the text and the color. This one is for screenshot or hide screenshot, upload picture, then open image, so you can use this one. And this is laser point, so for you and then for the student, so you can use that. Now let us have drive. So this one is the drive, and then this is the teach tools. There are a lot of tools that you can use. This is from your file, and then you can click the drop down here. You can see there's a dice, a selector, small blackboard, stopwatch, timer, and more. So you can discover all these tools that we have here. Once you have an account, don't forget to practice as well. And then the chat box, of course. So this is very useful. For example, let us say Apple. Okay, and send. Now your student can also translate the words. They have to click, so right click and then translate. So if they will send Chinese characters, then you can just translate that one. And roster. So I usually use this one for authorizing my student. So since we don't have a student here, we cannot see the crown, but you can also check it here on how to authorize the student. So library, and then one-minute classroom tutorial. Okay, there you go. So Classin, classroom management. This one is authorization. So you can see the crown like this. Let me play this video first.
There are 3 basic ways to authorize students. You can use tools under teacher's camera and click on authorize for the on-stage students button, so all the students on stage will get the authorization. You can provide authorization individually to each student.
There you go. So you can see a lot of videos here also for some tutorials about Classin, and this one is for the reward. Yes, you can give rewards as well here in Classin. So I think that's it for now, and I hope you'll also practice more about Classin before using it to your student and enjoy teaching. So I hope you've learned a lot also about this video, and see you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.